What's going on, everyone? Pro-Verbs back here again with another one. And today I want to talk about the issues of life. You know, none of us are exempt from issues, problems, situations that arise, but what you can control is how you deal with it. That's right. You can control on how you deal with certain issues in life and your outlook on it. So now when you going through certain things in life, you got to look at it from an angle of, okay, I'm going through this for a reason. I'm going through this for a reason. And I want you to look at it on a brighter side of things. Just don't focus on the issue itself. Look at the positive in it. Sometimes you may be going through some things and you say there is nothing positive about this. Everything is all bad. Everything is not good. I get it. You're not going to feel good going through problems and issues in life. You're not going to feel good about it, especially if it's the cause of someone else creating those problems or issues for you. But I want you to look at it as this. For example, you go to work out, you know, however, how much reps you're doing, when you increase the reps, you'll feel that strain, you'll feel the pressure on your muscles. Say that you're bench lifting, or if you're doing push-ups. After a certain amount of reps, you're gonna start feeling it. You're gonna feel it in your muscles. You're gonna feel winded. You're gonna feel tired after a while. But if you push yourself to that last rep where you feel like you could go no more, once you push yourself till you collapse, trust and believe, after after all of that, you're gonna feel good about yourself. You're gonna look good. You're gonna see results. Unless if you're gonna keep doing it, you're not just gonna do it one time and stop. You're gonna make it habitual. You're going to make it a habit where you're going to continue to work out on your body so you can be in the best physical shape that you can be. You could look your best, feel your best. So, case in point, when I'm talking about the issues of life, look at it like that. Sometimes you got to push yourself through, push your way through the problems, the issues, whatever you're going through. You got to push, and you have to have the mentality of, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. And also on top of that, you got to pay attention to how you react to the situation. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. Make sure that you don't just have good intentions, but act on those intentions. You got to act righteously. I'm telling you. You don't just think positive, you do positive. And once you put that out there, positive results will come back to you. You may not see it right now in the moment, but when I was saying about be persistent and consistent, when you consistently do things that are positive, you get positive back. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Some people believe in karma. Whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to get back. So if you do more good things, you get more good things back. You do more bad things will come back. So that's how the law works in this world. So for example, if you're going through, say, relationship issues, sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Sometimes there's no getting through to that other individual if you're going to fight fire with fire. You're not going to get through to that individual. Sometimes you have to humble yourself and make it seem like you're not the one in the wrong, but more so that you're the bigger person and you're not going to succumb to low level thinking or doing low level activities. You know, some people feel like, oh, I got to get back. I got to do this. You know, you want to get your lick back or whatever the case may be. But there's certain times, you know, a soft answer, a positive response will diffuse any negative tension. I'm telling you. Sometimes you may want to cuss them out. You may want to say some things. Wish them the best. Sometimes you gotta separate yourself. In times of say like financial difficulty, you know, you just gotta put in that work. If you got a job already, continue doing your job. But also look for something better. Develop certain skill sets that will bring in more income. Get a second job. Find a second hustle. You got to keep yourself busy and keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish in the first place. You ever hear the saying, if you if you fail to make a plan, basically you plan to fail. So write down your goals. You gotta make plans, put things in preparation, and basically you have to set things. You got to prioritize things. You got to prioritize things. You got to know what's more important. And sometimes we prioritize leisure time. We prioritize having fun. But if you want good things to come your way, or you want the blessings, you got to put business beforehand. You got to put business before pleasure. Because if you put pleasure before business, trust and believe your pocket's gonna look a little thin. You get what I mean? So, and you got to do good to people who are good, people who are good, and even people who are bad. Not saying you're gonna do anything good for them, but you have to learn to pick your battles. There may be a time where you may have to show some mercy, because even if that person may be considered as your enemy, or they consider you as an enemy, sometimes in certain situations when they need help and they down and out, there are times where you have to show some mercy, but you gotta pick your battles. So if you want good things to take place in your life, you gotta, one, think positive, act on it. You gotta push through. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on yourself, because the moment you give up on yourself, that's when you're already defeated. I'm telling you. So yeah, that's my encouragement. That's my encouragement today. Just look on the bright side of things. Look at whatever you're going through as a learning lesson. We all go through things in life. But you got to take it as a learning lesson. Learn from whatever mistakes you have made and correct those mistakes. You know, do better next time. You got to grow wiser. When we get older, we got to get wiser. You don't go backwards, because once you go backwards, your life is going to be stagnant, or it's just going to fall by the wayside. And you want better in life, just do good unto people, mean people well, and just keep striving for excellence. You got this. All right. So anyway, that's my message for today. This is Pro-Verbs. I'm tuning out. Peace.